Welcome to Frontline, your only news source for direct game coverage, Discord highlights, and community news. In this episode, helicopter crews dominate the skies, coordinated squads control the objectives, and 6 battles reveal a simple truth: teamwork wins wars. There was no shortage of strong transport crews this week, but these two stood above the rest. One crew delivered a flawless run. The other produced one of the highest impact helicopter games we've recorded, and possibly the highest gunner kill total featured by Frontline Report so far. This week's community highlight belongs to the Sky Biscuits, and to NumberGreen and BAGGINS, 4 players demonstrating the battlefield influence a skilled Huey crew can bring. In Match 4, SKS's NumberGreen delivered one of the cleanest Huey performances of the week, finishing with 50 kills, no deaths, and 13 assists, while BAGGINS kept the aircraft in the fight from start to finish. In Match 1, TSB's Ditch and Jughead put together another dominant performance, with Jughead posting 69 kills, 3 deaths, and 7 assists, while Ditch generated 6,770 score from the pilot seat, keeping the Huey active throughout the battle. Around the servers, let's jump into Oasis Conquest. Match quickly shifted toward Ore as Coalition struggled to maintain control across the battlefield. Mad Martin QC and TSB's Ditch helped sustain pressure throughout the round, while Friendly Ren and MC Moses continued to contest territory for Coalition. Despite several attempts to recover momentum, the ticket gap steadily widened as Ore tightened its grip on key objectives, taking the win with 197 tickets remaining. Oasis. Rush saw Coalition attackers push through the opening objectives before Ore's defense began to settle into a rhythm. TGR's Velvet Venom and Honey Hazel remained active throughout the hold, while Arcturus and TGR's Legion contributed repeated attacks against the defensive line. As the battle moved deeper into the map, each objective demanded greater effort to secure, becoming increasingly difficult to maintain. Ore ultimately held the final sector and claimed the defensive victory. Siberia Conquest delivered one of the closest battles of the episode, as control shifted repeatedly between both factions. Killer Ace and Jivan N's 123 helped Coalition maintain pressure across multiple objectives, while AK-109 Alpha and TGR Dragon kept Ore firmly in contention throughout the round. Neither side managed to establish a decisive advantage, and the battle remained competitive well into the closing stages. Coalition emerged with a hard-fought victory by just 16 tickets. Paradise Rush. This match featured a coordinated Coalition assault that steadily gained momentum as the match progressed. SKS's Quick Draw and Chris Kyle contributed heavily to the advance, while Eskimo Kisses and Cut Up Man worked to slow the push wherever possible. Air support made defense increasingly difficult to sustain as objectives continued to fall. Coalition completed the attack successfully and finished the match with a decisive 108 tickets remaining. Mauritania. Rush saw Coalition advance deep into the map behind strong long-range pressure and consistent battlefield control. Jik 14111 PL and Matthew Parker helped drive the attack forward, while Mitcherali and Tomalane played key roles in Ore's defensive effort. The battle eventually reached the final objective, where resistance stiffened considerably and repeated assaults struggled to gain lasting ground. Ore held the last sector and secured the defensive victory. Clearwater Conquest concluded with Coalition controlling the pace of the battle from the opening stages onward. British Sniper and OGY's Isaac 1261 ZVR helped maintain pressure across multiple sectors, while Pooda Boy and Inc. led Ore's strongest resistance efforts. Coalition steadily expanded its advantage as the round progressed and maintained control of key objectives throughout the battle. The match ended with Coalition dominating at 357 tickets remaining. Now let's have a look at our frontline spotlights. First up, Coalition. ARC finished with 27 kills, 17 deaths, and 3 assists, providing one of the strongest resistance efforts on a team that struggled to regain control of the battlefield. For Ore, Jughead recorded 69 kills, 3 deaths, and 7 assists, maintaining a dominant influence throughout the round. With his pilot Ditch, they helped secure a dominant result. Both players active contributors to the victory of the match and stood out through consistent battlefield impact. Match 2. For Coalition, Tubby Squash finished with 26 kills, 24 deaths and 14 assists, contributing across both combat and support roles as Coalition pushed through multiple objectives. For Or, Tag recorded 34 kills, 9 deaths and 4 assists while helping anchor the successful defensive effort. Both players maintained a visible presence throughout the battle and contributed during several important moments of the match. Match 3. For Coalition, Gutufato finished with 22 kills, 18 deaths and 2 assists, contributing throughout one of the closest battles featured this week. For Or, Lonely Ekwa recorded 34 kills, 15 deaths and 9 assists, while helping keep the match competitive until the final tickets were counted. Both players remained involved across the battlefield and contributed meaningful pressure during critical stages of the round. Game 4. For Coalition, Baggins finished with no kills, deaths or assists, contributing through coordinated helicopter piloting operations that supported the attacking force throughout the match. For Or, YT Hunter 8837 recorded 9 kills, 6 deaths and 3 assists while remaining active during repeated efforts to slow the advance. Both players influenced the battle in different ways and remained connected to key moments throughout the round. Contest 5. For Coalition, Lark 83 finished with 29 kills, 10 deaths and 4 assists, helping drive the attack deep into the map and maintaining pressure throughout the battle. For Or, Babasmoke recorded 22 kills, 7 deaths and 1 assist while contributing to the successful defense of the final objective. Both players remained active participants during decisive moments and played important roles in shaping the outcome of the match. Last stop, Match 6. For Coalition, Tag finished with 19 kills, 3 deaths and no assists, helping maintain Coalition's advantage throughout a dominant conquest victory. For Or, Ex-Cinnamon Dragon recorded 11 kills, 10 deaths and no assists while contributing to Or's strongest resistance efforts during the round. Both players remained engaged throughout the battle and continued to influence events as the match progressed. Now, our community honours. This week, we asked who you want on your team, chosen by you, the community. We have Zoms Jack, OGY Zuko, and 2626 Chicken. Congratulations from your community. That wraps it up for this edition. Until next time, this is Frontline Report.